Let me welcome back to the stage. We've got Miss Redacted, Lou Ferris. Keep it going. Clap loud. Give me everything you got. Jake Ricca, David Jolly. Bring them up here, y'all. Hurry up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Here's one for you. Is that a bucket of 2 beers? You're out of beer. Thank you so much. That's nice. They are shareable, Joe. Joe, you were at Fort Polk? Yes, I was. And you liked it? Yeah, dude, you're a fucking masochist. If you've never been to Fort Polk, Louisiana, dude, that's where Lou's from, and that should tell you anything you need to know. Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
See, they didn't laugh at your joke because they like me. Eat shit. Oh, shit.
Dude, I love that Julie is so over your shit, dude. Julie is like, stop talking to me. You were one of the only certified teachers in Louisiana. All right, now you're talking shit about my state, dog.
Yeah. I wasn't certified in Louisiana. They're like, are you alive? Go on in there. Earn your $39,000. Were you a teacher in Louisiana? What part?
Whoa. Damn, dude, I got too high for that. Do that again.
Ask if someone's a teacher in Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Do you not hear it?
I know.
Shit ain't on. Check. Mine's not on.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, dude. Fuck you, Jake. We planned it.
It wouldn't be a teacher show if the tech worked.
Somebody call IT. We're trying to do a presentation.
Do y'all ever have that? Your admin at like the beginning of a PD is like, I don't need to use the mic, do I, guys? And they're just like, we're going to have a great year today.
Yeah, everybody say, fuck those kids!
Fuck those kids!
Fuck those kids! Yeah!
All right, DJ, cut the mic. Oh, dude, yeah, we are testing the Columbus's Funny Bones limits. They're only used to having 1 mic on stage, and we're like, can you give us 4? And they're like, we've got 3.5. Can you take 3.5? We'll take 3.5. Thanks so much for being here, Jake, David. Give a round of applause for them. They had no idea. They were just coming to hang out. They were just coming to check out the show, but very funny. Super excited to have y'all on. Do you feel? You feel good?
I feel God in this Columbus Funny Bone.
This is our first time in Columbus. This is the Columbus debut. We've never been here before. What did you say? You were talking shit. Oh yeah, there was like a high school basketball thing that sold out today, and I told her about it, and she goes, "God, what a small town to have a high school basketball sold out." And I was like, "This is the 10th biggest city in the country." Which is fucking crazy, dude. It makes noise if you live in Columbus. In my opinion, that's how many people I thought were in Columbus. I had no idea. Y'all gotta break Cleveland's kneecaps, dude. Why does anybody talk about Cleveland and Cincinnati? It's Columbus, dude.
Fuck Cleveland! Fuck Cleveland! Fuck Cleveland!
This is a PD. We're all just doing chants to start it.
Yeah, everybody turn to your neighbor and ask them one thing they did over the summer.
Yeah. We have 7 icebreakers ready for you.
What's today's date? Today is the 21st, I imagine. We got a bunch of questions in here, so we'll get through these about as quick as we can. I think we got a little bit of time here. Let's start with Actually, does anybody want to start us off? You couldn't figure out the tech. You didn't get a QR code. You didn't get one. Do you have a question on your heart? Is the Spirit leading you? Yeah, go ahead. Reply all. The worst icebreaker.
Ooh, I have.
When you get back. Yeah. I understand the concept of icebreakers. No, I got.
I have a rough one. It was specifically for social studies teachers, and this was a while ago. It was my second year teaching. They made us do a privilege walk, if you know what that is. It's like take a step forward if this has happened to you, take a step back if this. It's like we're doing it, whatever. And then they say, take a step backwards if when you were a child, one or more of your parents got laid off from their job. And then all the teachers under 30, we all took a step back. And I go, 2008, what? It did not land. You guys liked it. The lady hosting it pulled me aside and she was like, this was supposed to be very serious. I was like, you shouldn't have done it with people whose parents have been laid off then, because we're not serious people.
I think icebreakers are the reason we should allow guns in schools. I think I should be able to shoot a PD instructor. Yeah. Is anybody in here a PD instructor? Is that anybody's job? I know you're not going to volunteer now that I just said I'm going to shoot.
Oh,
okay, great,
right here.
great.
Yeah.
Hold on. Bring the red dot onto her real quick. Get the. Okay. When you do PD, what's your go-to icebreaker if you have to do one?
Boom, snap, clap.
Boom, snap, clap, crackle, pop your ass right now. Oh my God! Boom, snap, clap. Can you give us David, Jake? Do y'all know what we're talking about when we? I mean, you know what an icebreaker is.
No idea what you're talking about. I know boom, snap,
Crackle pop.
that was it. Right?
What? Okay, give me an example.
Are you just talking about the stomp team? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. He's doing step up.
He's stomp. He's like, yeah, stomp the yard. Yeah.
He thinks she works at an HBCU.
Wow, you can break dance, lady? That's crazy.
Okay. So what? Give me an example of boom, snap, clap.
So when I say boom, everyone hits the table. Boom. I say snap, and I say clap, and then I keep doing it, faster and faster.
Let's do it now.
Let's see. Do you want to come up? Come up.
You
Yeah,
wanna be
let's
a
do it now.
Come on, PD.
If you're not a teacher, now you get to see what we do for 2 fucking weeks. For 2 weeks we do this shit. Okay, nice. What's your name?
I'm Jess.
Jess. Round of applause for Jess, everybody. Let her hear it. All right, we'll see if we can do boom, snap, clap. Then we'll figure out. We don't have anything to. Can I use my feet?
Yeah, hey,
This is your tax dollars at work.
Yes.
this is way more important than me lesson planning, sir.
This is to help with listening skills.
Listening skills. All right, what do you got? Let's hit it.
All right, so when I say boom, you guys hit the table with your fist. So boom, and then snap. You're gonna snap, and I'm gonna clap and say clap. All right, and then I'm just gonna start yelling out commands, and you're gonna compete with the person across from you.
Hell yeah. Y'all gotta do it on beat.
So it's gonna.
I'm in Ohio. I thought I was safe here.
All right, you ready? All right, boom, boom, snap, clap, boom, snap, clap, boom, 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 snap.
Oh my God! Yes, that was it, dude. You sound like me in the bedroom. Jess, that is amazing. Thank you so much. Round of applause for Jess, everybody.
Yeah.
I do want you to know that is what we spend a majority of our time. We'll do boom, snap, clap. Dude, it's so fun. I just learned what an IEP was this year. If we had learned more over PD, do you know what an IEP was?
It's a bomb, right?
Oh, no, not a bomb. Yeah, I always thought an
Depends.
IEP, I always thought it was a part of the LGBTQ. I had no idea. Individualized education plan. It's something that I imagine all 5 of us have been on at one point or another.
Is that for like the slow kids?
You know,
You can't call them slow.
Yeah,
It's
don't say that.
differentiated.
I like that you made it longer for them.
I mean special needs, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. We used to just call them retards. That's my fault, though. I'm sorry. That's the medical term for it. It's medical retardation, right? That's the name of it, medically retardation,
Okay.
right? Ain't that the fucking medical name
I
for
just
it?
want to say, I love
I'm
you
sorry
guys.
about that, man.
He's special.
Sorry about that.
No, yeah. He's special, so he's special,
No, he's
so
differentiated it.
it's special, so it's his word.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
Only he can say. It's on his IEP that he
Yeah,
can
it's
say
on-
it.
It's on my ID. It said on my ID. On my ID.
Can't believe you dropped the hard R like that up here, dude. Can't believe.
Oh shit!
This is crazy.
Oh.
It's good
What was your
times,
name?
man.
Person? Charisse? Teresa, thank you so much for a
Hell
great.
yeah,
I can't believe
Teresa,
that was
give it up
one
for
question.
Teresa. Participation, people. Clap your hands. God damn it, man.
They're so tired of clapping. All right, SJ. I like that you anonymously. Nobody's ever abbreviated SJ. What's the story you always think of when people ask you if you like being a teacher? Ooh, what's the story you always think of when people ask if you like being a teacher?
Immediately, always bad stuff because the answer was no.
SJ, do you have one? Where's SJ at? Let me see you, SJ. Oh, that was so sweet. Hey, SJ, what's the story you think of? Just like give me something because I maybe don't understand the question. A lot. Let me ask you a question. Do you like being a teacher? I think that's where we differ. I think that's probably the path diverging.
Okay, so I do have one. I taught a lot of students that didn't speak English as a first language. And one thing about ninth grade boys is they're all obsessed with working out. Doesn't matter what culture, what language, they're always obsessed with it. And so I had kids who would ask me about my workout routine, and one kid was trying to like butter me up, and so he's trying to pay me a compliment. And what he wanted to say was, "Mister, I wish I had your arms." But he didn't speak English really well, so what came out, he went, "Meester, I want your body." And I was like, what? He panicked. You could tell that he knew he didn't say the right thing, so he just repeated himself in Spanish, which was way worse. Because he was like, quiero su cuerpo. I was like, dude, you can't whisper that at me. That's the story I think of.
Yeah, it's always like ELL is a great one to teach because that like you learn outside of just teaching. You learn that the world is bigger than yourself. I teach these immigrants and these refugees who have super tough lives, and people always tell me they're like, "You're a hero for that," and it's like, no, these guys are still assholes. Like they're still 13 years old. Being a dick is universal. I had a kid. We were playing. I was showing Air Bud because that was my final and. They don't pay you enough to grade this shit. You're watching Air Bud today. And one of the kids, there were these two kids from Tanzania. It's not Tanzania, it's Tanzania because they corrected me enough. And the way they reminded me is they go, "It sounds like lasagna." And I was like, that hurts. You saw a fat man and went, "He'll know this one." But it's Tanzania, these two kids from Tanzania. And I was like, "Guys, can y'all please stop talking? We're trying to watch Air Bud. We're getting serious." And they were like, "But we have question." And I go, "Okay, one question. What is your question?" And this kid goes, "Is this true story?" And I was like, "Air Bud?" "Yes." Yeah. This is land of opportunity.
But it is easier for golden retrievers, though. Black labs have it kind of hard.
What was y'all, do y'all have like a favorite teacher, like what you remember, like this is my favorite school story? Jake is shocked.
Nah, not really. I don't know. I never went to battle. You know, you find soldiers, you know what I mean? I never been a teacher. But one time I seen a student shit himself in class. So that was pretty good. I mean, you're talking about good stories, you know what I mean? Like the other kid punched him in his stomach and he just started shitting everywhere. I mean,
No.
it's a good story, you know? You had to be there, man. It was a good time, man. Oh, the 90s, good times, man.
Wait, why did he punch him in the stomach?
I don't know. They were like in them special classes, so I mean, you know, them people that be crazy as hell. I mean, special as hell. Sorry about that.
Also in that
Yeah, why were you in
classroom
there?
to
No,
see
I
it.
wasn't in it. It was like at lunch. No, I went to college. I went to Florida A&M. I'm pretty smart. You know what I mean?
He
I
was a
just
clinical
look like
observer.
this. That's all. No, it was like at lunch, and you know they all be at the same table because they, you know, they got to
Friends,
stick together.
Yeah.
No, cause they all go to they in the same class. Like they just switch rooms. But it be the same teacher that come back in the same room. You know what I'm talking about, right? Come on, man. Y'all got these motherfuckers in y'all school, man. Stop looking at me like y'all don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, man. It's getting real messed up around here, man, you know? And they were sitting at the table. I don't know exactly what happened, but, like, a fight broke out, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
If you shit your pants at school, you have to change schools.
Yeah.
We got a backup quarterback that way in my high school. He got into a fight and then immediately came over and sat bench. It was really fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I got beat up in high school and then I just dropped out. That was like I got my GED, had to go back. I got beat up a lot. I tried to drop out of middle school, but they don't allow you.
No.
I know I look big. You're looking at me like, wow, you got beat up a lot? Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that must have taken all day.
Damn. Yeah, teachers can fucking roast. I like it.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, roasting as a teacher is so easy because, like, especially like kids, all you have to do is point out an article of clothing that a child is wearing and say that they're wearing it, and then it's the end. Like, if a kid was giving me shit, I had a girl, I was wearing a suit to school, and I was feeling good, and this girl walks up to me and she goes, "Dang, Mr. Ferris, you look good like a divorced dad." And then she was wearing like blue jeans with the holes in them, and I just went, "Oh yeah, I bet you would think that. Blue jeans." She didn't wear blue jeans the rest of the school year.
Yeah, dude. Kids are so insecure. If you hit them with that at all, if you're like, "Oh, what's up, mustache?"
Yeah.
Looks like that's trying to come in. That'll ruin their year.
Yeah.
It's not hard.
The roasting is actually the teacher story I was going to tell.
Oh, what do you have?
Because I had a teacher story where we didn't expect a teacher to be like mean. We used to have a girl that she looked completely normal. She was actually pretty hot, but she had that's weird to say now. Okay.
Hey, you're talking about a 15-year-old?
When she was 16 and I was 7. Shut up, dude. But she was hot, but she had 6 toes on each foot. And I know, it's crazy.
That might make her hotter to some men.
Exactly, right?
Oh, you
Gotta
got...
find your audience.
She has 6 toes on each foot, and like she was cool about it, and like everyone was joking and roasting her. And then the teacher was like, "What are you guys doing? What are you talking about?" We're like, "She has 6 toes on each foot." He's like, "Shut up! No, she doesn't." She pulls them out, and immediately he just goes, "What do you climb trees in Puerto Rico with those things?" I was like, "What the fuck?" Mr. S is the fucking man.
Destroyed her immediately. Now she's got an OnlyFans called 12 Little Piggies.
I won't roast a kid for nothing, but if they're being mean to another kid that's not good at defending themselves, I will get in there. Like, I had this one kid, he was so sweet, and all the other kids would make fun of him. His name was Devontae. And they were just like making fun of him for no reason. And I was like, "Hey, at least Devontae can read. Raise your hand if your grade is higher than Devontae's right now." And then this will stay in the intimacy of this funny bone. I may or may not have listed the class rank by score and showed that he was at the top and said that Devontae will be all of your bosses one day. And no one ever fucked with him again for the rest of the year.
Yeah, you do. It feels like breaking up a fight. They tell you 2 things. They're like, don't be mean to the kids and don't hit the kids. But if I'm ever watching a kid get his ass whooped, I'm going to step in. I'm going to put my hands on a kid. And if you're ever mean to one of my good students, I'm going to fucking ruin your life. I'm going to be so mean to you. I'm going to call your parents every day and just make up shit. Who are they going to believe?
If I was a teacher and it was 2 kids fighting, I'm taking bets. You know what I'm saying? You know it's some money on the line. You can win a lot of money in those, man. Do all of y'all teach at Columbus Public Schools? Y'all? Or let me ask y'all a question. This is a serious question. How many times a year are you allowed to just curse out a kid?
I mean,
no, y'all don't curse at the kids? Y'all ain't real teachers, man.
Say 1
You ever
30.
punch a kid? How many blows you allowed? None? They don't give you none? All right, my bad.
Yeah, those are reserved for parent-teacher conferences.
Oh, you fought a parent before?
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
What? Oh, yeah. Well, okay, so I wanted to fight a parent. It's I was gearing up to, but she was mean, and yeah, dude, it's like this kid was kind of an asshole, and she walked in, and I was like, "Hey, my name's Mr. Ferris," and she goes, "Yeah, I want you to know, you can hit my son." And I was like, "That's not necessary," and she goes, "No, he thinks he's funny. You should hit him." And I was like, "I think you're actually my mother," because that sounds exactly like how I was raised. So I was like, "Okay, well, if she's hands on side with her own child, I cannot fight this woman. I'm just gonna give him a C."
I had a kid try and fight me one time, and then I was like, "Hey," because I thought he was gonna fight me. I said, "Hey, I need you to sit down and focus." And he got pissed. I guess I caught him on a bad day, and he stood up and he went over to my desk, and he was 6'5". He was big. Not many kids make me feel small, but he was a big motherfucker. And he pulled his hand back here and then did this and showed me his phone. and on his phone was his bank account, and it had $250,000 in it, and I was like, oh my God, this kid just whooped my ass. What do you even say? He knew. No words had to be exchanged. He was like, you're a broke bitch. You've worn that same outfit every single week. It's the only polo you own. $250,000. You can't say shit to me. And I was like, you know what? Fair. It's fair. He was an e-gamer. He was like a professional gamer. Just made a bunch of money playing games. We tell kids don't play games. No, they should.
I've only had one kid try to fight me, and I didn't mean to assert dominance in this way, but no one's ever going to try and fight me again because she was really upset because she was failing my class due to her own decision making. And so she runs up to my desk getting ready to fight me, and I come up and I kick my heel off, and I go, I don't know how to fight. My uncle's a lawyer, and I want a new nose job. Let's go. And then she just backed up, and I was like, no one want me?
Are you not entertained?
So they don't try and fight me because they know that I can't fight them back, and it's just going to be downhill from there.
Did y'all ever get into fights in school?
Nah, I played football. I was afraid of having to run sprints.
Okay.
That shit'll keep you in line.
We've only gone through 2 questions. It's actually pretty
Absolutely
crazy.
incredible, just like a PD.
Let's see if we can fast forward through this. Fallon says, what is one thing you wouldn't want your students' parents to know about? One time I accidentally gave a Muslim student pepperoni pizza.
Damn. Allah!
I didn't know that pepperoni was a meat. I didn't know that it was...
What did you think it was?
I don't know. I've never seen meat that thin. I just thought it was like it's got the word pepper in it. What do you want from me? I thought a pepperoncini's like a banana pepper. I thought it was like a fucking tomato pepper. I didn't know. And then I was telling this kid asked me what pizza he could have. I told him he could have the cheese and the veggie. Don't have the sausage because I'm not stupid, you know. I was like, but you can also have the pepperoni. And the kid went and got the pizza. And then my para was like, I don't think that's true. I told you about these little judgy bitches. And I was like, oh yeah, well, what do you know? And his name was Mr. Muhammad, so he knew exactly what the fuck he was talking. Never been a more versed expert in the room. And then I remember very distinctly having to Google, is pepperoni a meat? And then I remember Google came back and was like, are you fucking stupid? I was like, yes. And then I remember the kid looked at me and he asked me what he should do. And I just, the first thing I said was like, I think that, you know, before I tell you anything, I think I would say that you should not tell your parents about this. I think this is between you and Allah. And I'm going to take the guilt on this one. So yeah, I would, if you're his parents, I'm really sorry. Inshallah, I don't really know.
I've never heard someone say Allah with a hard L before. That was crazy.
I'm trying to get better about it, man. I'm trying to work on it. But yeah, you got anything that you're like, that go back to where you came from is crazy.
Yeah.
I can't believe you say that on mic.
Yeah. Well, we'll go with that one, because now I'm wondering if I want anyone to know some stuff.
I mean, David said retarded. I think you're going to be fine here. I think you're in a safe space.
Well, one thing that has been concerning me recently is that I really like to smoke weed in my backyard, and which is fine. But I go for runs in my neighborhood, and one of my students came up to me at school the other day and goes, hey, my uncle said he likes to watch you run. And I was like, oh, okay. And she goes, yeah, he said sometimes you're fast, but sometimes you're slow. And I was like, oh, I'm not as protected in my own neighborhood as I thought I was. I feel really seen right now and not in a positive way.
I like that this man is out there with a stopwatch gauging how fast you're running around the neighborhood.
And the worst part is, because this child is like Gen Z or Alpha, none of them know their address, so she couldn't even tell me where she lives. So every house, I'm like, okay. I
think it's way creepier for the kid to be like, my uncle likes to watch you run, and then you to be like, where does he live?
What's a Gen Z Alpha? Like, what is that?
Oh, there's no. Gen Z and then Gen Alpha is the next one, right?
Yeah.
So like Gen Alpha is like little kids right now.
Oh.
So they switched
So they're,
after
like, right
Gen
on the
Z.
cusp.
and now it's Gen A.
Oh, so
Gin
booger
B.
eaters, basically.
Yeah.
They're a
I
little
get
older, yeah. Like we drank alcohol, and all these 14-year-olds are
Smoke weed.
and gamble. Yeah, is what it is.
They gamble?
Dude,
Yeah.
they do a
they're
lot of sports
so
betting.
good at gambling.
Damn, that's a fun school, man.
All right, got a few more that we can fly through. Did y'all still have fun tonight? Has this been a good time for you? I do want to say Lou sells those let teachers drink in class koozies, and everybody's been buying them. And so over Christmas, I made myself some merch because nobody was buying my shit. So I just made a koozie that said "Let drinkers teach in class." So Julia, I think that you've been the best. Thank you so much. Come grab those. I think we got like 3 more.
Sorry, Gen X. Our teachers did drink in class.
Yeah. Our teachers do too. They just have to keep it in a water bottle. That's why they have the Awala. We got to speed through? Yeah. All right, let's speed through. They got to get out of here. Let's see. Joe's trying to stay. Joe, that's why you like Fort Polk. You're in purgatory. Okay. Would social workers be good comedians?
No.
Are there social workers here? Is one of y'all named Sarah? Hey, Sarah.
What the fuck was that? Whoa, that was like a ball drop.
I told you I have good classroom management.
That was amazing.
No, Sarah's sibling was my co-teacher in Denver.
Oh, nice. Good to see you, Sarah. Thank you so
Their
much.
sibling was about 4'11" and walked around and was like, Max is about 4'11", and I would be up there and be like, "Hey kids, it's chill," and Max would be like, "No, it's not."
Sarah asked, I see Sarah said, what is the funniest nickname you've ever heard another teacher be given by students or by other staff members? Did you tell yours?
Butt plug.
You told butt plug? Butt plug always makes me laugh.
Like I mentioned, I work in a predominantly black school, and there's another young white woman who also teaches social studies, so we are upstairs white lady and downstairs white lady. I want to make jackets, but they said no.
Yeah, white people can't make jackets, then it becomes a rally.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we've got like 3 more. We'll make these quick. This one's very funny. During the talk with 5th grade, a boy asked, when I look down, why can't I see my penis? How would you have answered that question? Yo tambien. I thought that would have got a bigger pop, but Columbus doesn't know Spanish.
Time for you to teach PE, son.
Can't see your penis when you look down, dude.
Try Pilates? I don't know.
Telling a 5th grader to try Pilates. My mom, I was a fat kid. Anybody else? Fat kid?
Yeah.
Okay. When I was fat.
Yeah, believe it or not, I used to be fat. Did you ever have the teachers like weigh you in class?
Oh yes, dude. Yes.
What?
Yeah, we had a teacher like during the class pull me and 2 other fat kids out and then weigh us in the hallway.
Yep.
At least they did it in the hallway.
I had a health teacher that had one of those tongs. You know those tongs where they grab your fat and they go, too much.
Dude.
It's too much fat. They're clamping on it like it's a hot dog on a grill.
Yeah. Did you ever have during field day? Do you guys still do field day? Is that a thing with
Oh,
students?
dude, field day where they put the 2 fats in the 3-legged race.
Brother, they used to put you on top of a mop bucket and then one person would like push you. And I was going to sit on it, and it wasn't moving. And my other teacher, my like main teacher, looked at the other one and said, "We're gonna need a bigger boat." He referenced Jaws, the fucker. Yeah. I forgot about all this trauma. Thanks for bringing it up. Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, dude, I forgot why I was bringing up being a fat kid, dude. That's so funny. No, don't be sorry. I needed that to feel better about myself. Why do teachers get the most DUIs?
If you had to be at work at 7:30, you'd be getting DUIs too, okay?
Yeah, we get up so early, I'm still drunk. I went to bed drunk. I didn't try to go to work drunk. I just woke up drunk and then still have a moral obligation to teach these little fuckers. I would show up late to work every day. Every day I showed up late. And my other teacher that was next to me, she was always on time. And she called me one day. She goes, hey, are you coming in today? And I was like, yeah, why? And she goes, well, Rapunzel's on your TV playing Rwandan gospel music again. And it's loud down the hall. And then I went in and talked to him. I was like, hey, bud, you can't do that. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry, mister. And I was like, yeah, it's fine. And he goes, can I tell you something? And I was like, yeah, you can tell me anything. He goes, I do not think you are very fat. And I was like, what? Were you talking to somebody about it? And he just goes, I do not think you are very fat. And I was like, why do you keep saying very? Why do you? Very's doing a lot there. You don't have a DUI. I got a weed charge.
Yeah.
Anybody else weed charge?
No, it's legal in Ohio. That's why I have Stockholm Syndrome to Ohio now.
How many people drink in class? No, all right. I had a chemistry teacher in 10th grade. He used to drink in class. He drank the finest bourbon too, man. It was the good stuff, you know what I mean? Put a little coffee in there. I knew what was going on. You know, I was 16, 15, 10th grade, yeah. I knew that you were drinking goddamn scotch,
Was he a good teacher?
Yeah, he was great. He was awesome, man. We just watched videos all day. I went to a black school, by the way, just to let you know.
I've never been drunk while the kids were there, but when I was teaching in Miami once, I was out drunk and then needed something that I realized I'd left in my classroom, so I went back to the school, and being wasted in my classroom in club clothes, I was like, this isn't right. I was like, this is fucked up. This is not worth getting my sweatshirt and house key for. No, not at all.
I had a teacher that got in trouble because he took a bunch of pills during class.
Oh, that's frowned upon.
Yeah.
In class in front of y'all?
We just know, we were just like, wow, this teacher's a little tired, And then he ended up being like a little loopy, and one day we saw him, he was literally riding a broomstick like a horse and yelling, and he got fired for it, and we found out he was taking a bunch of pills during class. They were prescribed. He was just taking a whole bunch of them. He also had a DUI. That was Mr. Ferguson, Sunrise Park, represent. What's good?